Okay, okay, right, turkey breast. I've trimmed that one already, cheating a bit, is one I did earlier. I'm going to trim this one now. I'm going to get a small one from this end and a half size from that end, and that one we're going to do as a whole. Here we've got our different sizes. We've got 500 grams of stuffing there, pork, sausage, meat and sage and onion stuffing. 300, that's for the whole one obviously, the large one. 300 grams for the middle one, and 220 grams for the small one. 1 duck breast, 1 chicken breast in the small, 1.5 duck breast, 1.5 chicken in the half. No, I've got no. Well, what I've done, you've got 2 in the whole ones, but these are a bit small. These duck breasts. So what I've done is cut a half. I've used the half that I cut from there, and I'm going to put that. I've got them to get 2 chicken breasts, so I'll have to get them in a minute.
And then we've got some smoked streaky bacon to lay at the top.
Yeah, well that's
okay. So first things we do is trim everything.
Well, yeah, well, not everything, all the horrible bits. So I'm actually shaving the bone. That bone here. There's a blood vessel that runs all the way along the side, and it's a little bit awkward to find. But once you find it, where is it? There it is. Nothing wrong with it. It's just whatever. It's just however much you cook it, it would not cook out, and you get this big thick bit of blood through the middle as you carved it. Don't knock your coffee over.
Yeah, I nearly lost my tea then.
Yeah. So we take that out of there. A little bit. That one there. And now I've got to cut this.
So this is one we're going to make a medium and a small one from?
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm guessing with the weights, that's the trouble. I've got to bear in mind I'm a bit rusty, I haven't done this for a year. Right. What should we do first? Which one do you want me to do first?
Let's do medium.
Right.
So how many will the medium feed?
I've forgotten what we say, 10 to 12 we say.
So this joint that we're going to do, 3 bird roast, this one will feed 10 to 12
What we do is we go in from this side and cut 2 pockets so that we get to layer it nicely.
Okay.
So we slice it like that there.
So then that means that when you then cut the joint, it's got a perfect amount of chicken, duck, turkey.
Well, I don't know if I'd use the word perfect, but it's got a, it's got a mixture. So
Okay.
here we have a thing here.
Okay.
And then we get our stuffing, our 1.5 chicken breasts and 1.5 duck breasts.
Okay.
So we will then, that's the bigger pockets, that's where we put the whole ones.
Okay.
So we leave the skin on the duck purposely.
Why is that?
Well, because it cooks in the middle, and there's all a load of moisture in the middle.
Okay.
Flavour basically. So we've got a layer of stuffing, duck breast, and a layer of stuffing, chicken breast.
Okay.
And a little bit. Don't want to have too much stuffing on the outside because that's when it tends to, otherwise it will seep out.
Okay.
So that'll be that there. Then here, again we have a layer of stuffing. Basically, if you like stuffing, buy an extra tube of it because there's not a lot of stuffing in this, purely because of the fact you can't get it all. And the fat is on the top and then cooks down into the rest of the meat below
Okay.
it. And again, right, and fold it over
That is a lot.
like that. Try and hold its shape.
Okay. And we use smoked because it's a lot tastier.
Yeah. Don't ask for unsmoked streaky, that's being a pain.
Starting to take shape now.
Yeah. One more on that. Right.
Okay. So just before you tie it, I'm just going to move around here so that people can see in there, look, all of the duck breast stuffing, chicken breast, everything else. So now the string will go on. It's going to push all the stuffing out.
Yeah. But blue string, what we do is that has a green string on it, and we use the blue string for this so we know what's what.
see now, as we there's absolutely zero wastage.
Apart from the string.
Apart from the string. Just it's really easy to carve. Looks really pretty.
Craftsman enough.
Yeah, it's impressive.
Woods, but there you go. And that's it. That'll end up getting vacuum packed. Right, small one.
Yeah.
This is a bit trickier. We go in from this end.
So how many will the small one feed?
5 to 7.
5 to 7 people.
Yeah. Missed that bit.
Okay, and again we just layer it, but with less
No,
meat.
we can't layer this one because
Okay.
it's not enough. It's not
Okay,
thick
so there's
enough.
only one pocket.
Yeah, it's not thick enough to cut too many pockets.
Okay.
Yeah, one whole duck breast, one whole chicken
That's
breast.
a mighty duck.
Yeah, nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. So again, do a layer of stuffing.
Okay.
Duck breast.
And as we said before, the stuffing is a mixture of sage and onion stuffing
And pork
mixed
sausage
with
meat.
pork sausage meat. We do 2 options of 3 birds or not. No, just for the turkey butterfly.
Yeah, no, yeah, don't start confusing things by giving
Okay.
people too much choice. Anyone watching it?
Yeah. We've got 3 at the moment. Okay, we're back on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. The Wi-Fi is
Temperamental, yeah, to say the least.
yeah.
Stay there, is it?
Okay. Put that around there. So you can see in there all the chicken stuffing. That's it. And duck.
Again, this is a small one. This is why we say approximately. I said a bit, oh, how big, well, it'll weigh so much, but obviously if the duck breast is, you know, bigger, if the chicken breast is bigger, we have to cut the turkey a little bit bigger to get it all in there.
Yeah.
That's why we give a weight range. It's never going to be an exact thing. So, and yet the guide we give, I mean, this, you know, like I say, we say feeds 5 to 7. That's the minimum it would feed. If in doubt, order a bigger bit. If there's 7 or 8 of you, order that one.
The medium.
Yeah. And you'll have plenty of leftovers. And if there's leftovers after that, then sling it all in a curry. Basically, buy a bigger one. Don't be so tight. There you go.
Charlie, sold the last bit.
Okay, well done. Thank you.
Right,
Okay, so
whole
we've got
one.
a medium and
Oh.
a small there.
Yeah.
Now we're going to do a whole one.
Yeah, you'll have
Yeah.
to. Yeah, can you hang on? I've got to
Yeah.
go get some chicken breast.
Okay, so we'll just recap. So a small one will feed 5 to 7. And then a medium will feed 10 to 11, I believe he said. So 1.5 chicken breasts, 1.5 duck breasts in there, and a larger amount of stuffing. And then in the small one, we've got 1 chicken breast, 1 duck breast, and stuffing.
Right, pinch these out the front.
Okay.
And they'll,
And then in this large one, then this one's going to feed how many?
we say 15 to 17.
Okay, and it's going to have 2 duck breasts and 2 chicken breasts.
Yeah. And 500 grams of stuff.
Okay. So how many pockets will we get in this one? Oh, still 1. Okay.
Yeah. It's no good trying to mess around too much with this.
Okay.
There. Right. Duck breast, chicken breast, obviously. So that people get a variation. Then we put the chicken breast that end, As I say, these duck breasts were a bit small, so that's why I've got stuck on a little half there for good measure.
Okay, so normally they have 2 large duck breasts,
Yeah.
but obviously if we haven't got large duck breasts, we then don't just leave 2 small duck breasts
Yeah,
in.
that's
We
the
back
message,
it out
yeah.
with another half a duck breast at least, so that you know that there is the good amount of weight in there that we advertise. Okay, 3 bird roast. Get quick flip.
Not about that.
Then layered with bacon, smoked streaky bacon. So let's talk about cooking these things then, Gray.
But it's, instructions will be on your receipt. Simple.
Okay, so just
Wrap it in foil.
keep hold of the receipt because the cooking
Yeah.
instructions will be on there. But generally, we wrap it in foil so that the bacon and that doesn't burn.
It's about an hour a kilo. So this will
Okay.
weigh about 4 kilos, but I haven't said that, no. That's 2.5, 3 hours roughly.
Okay,
Wrapped in foil.
and then we open up the foil in the last half an hour to crisp up the bacon.
Yeah, I think you'll find the heat goes through it and it'll crisp up anyway, to be
Okay.
honest. But
And then give it a good amount of resting time while you're finishing off the spuds.
2.5, 3 hours, I reckon. You have a look at, it's roughly what time you aim it for. After 3 hours, you stick a knife in the middle, so halfway down, so the point of the knife is in the centre or the thickest part of it.
Yeah.
Leave it in. Well, most people have got home probes now anyway, so they
Yeah.
can probe it. But if not, just stick the knife in there, leave it in there for about a minute, pull it out, dab it on your tongue, feel how hot it is, and then you'll also see the colour of the juices running
Do you
out.
think we'll get any poppers this year?
Probably not, no.
Okay.
Might do, but it's another hassle for me, that is.
Why?
It just is. You've got to go online, order it. I've got to use my credit card to get it. Pain, it is.
Yeah, but they're great to have.
Yeah, why can't people just cook? I can cook. People worry too much. People worry too much.
It's more stress taken out of everything, isn't it?
Keep losing my string. What am I going to do with it?
You don't know what?
What am I going to do with it? What am I going to do with all these?
You would ask.
Yeah.
Okay. So now you've made 3 of these. What are we going to do? They'll sell them before
Yeah,
Christmas.
freeze them. Freeze them. You always get plenty. Other customers come in beginning of December buy things like this. They can't be bothered to come in and queue up at Christmas. They think, oh.
Okay, so
Yeah.
they'll often take it frozen.
Yeah,
So we
yeah.
often have it frozen. People can take it frozen, pop it in
Well,
their
this one, I've got a
freezer.
customer who goes away to France every year and she always takes one of these with her frozen.
Okay.
So that's not a problem. So,
Yeah.
so I know this one's sold. But
yeah, the other ones, they'll
Yeah.
be frozen down for people to buy if they want to come in
Yeah.
early so that they don't have to face the Christmas Eve rush. Oh, not Christmas Eve rush because we're
Yeah.
not open on Christmas
Exactly.
Eve this year.
yeah. But
That's
yeah,
another plus, really, if you want to take it frozen.
yeah, can come in beginning of December, buy it, stick it in your freezer, put it in your fridge about 6-7 days before, straight away in the fridge, and it will defrost slowly. That way you miss all the rush.
And they'll be backpacked, won't they?
Yeah.
So that's quite good because if you're keeping them in the fridge, it stays lovely and fresh in the backpack.
But basically, that is it.
So
What do you reckon?
Oh, I think they look great. Oh, it's got a bit of chicken hanging this side. Just needs
Right.
poking in a little
Well.
bit. And a bit of string
Well,
to
I don't
catch
need
it.
so much string.
Okay, so that is the 3 bird
there you
roast.
go.
So all 3 of
Let's
them
get a
put
bit
together.
more organised.
Let's move my cup of tea out of the way. So we have a small that feeds 5 to 7.
Yep.
We have a medium that feeds 10 to 11.
10 to 12.
10 to 12. And we have a large, a whole one basically, that will feed
15 to 17.
to 17. They're
25 to 28 pound roughly. 38, 40-ish, and 60-ish for that one.
Okay. And as we said, as you sim what goes in them, absolutely no wastage. Just slice